What is going on? My name is Kingdom. It's your nameless king here, and I won't be taking your time for too long. This won't be anything too crazy of a video. Just wanted to give a quick little guide out for the guys who are new to the game and to those who just aren't like crazy high levels to where the classes don't, they already got a gist on what classes they want to use. So this will just be a good class guide to let you know what classes you should be going for, if you should be going for classes at all, and that sort of thing. But before we get started into the video, I want to say that I appreciate all of you. At the time of this recording, I'm basically at 1.5k. I'm at like 1.49 something, so basically there, and I appreciate all y'all. Just want to let y'all know that you don't even know how much that means to me. Like I've been saying on all my other thank you videos, I just never thought that I'd actually be able to come this far. And I appreciate all support. I get so many of you guys telling me about how you think I should have way more subscribers than I do, and how you think that I can get to 10k. Some of y'all saying 1 million. That's crazy that y'all even thinking numbers that big, but I never even thought I could get this far. So I appreciate all of y'all. And one more thing, a few videos ago, maybe like a week ago, I don't know, I mentioned that I had a Twitter, so I do want to remind all of you that another way that you guys can get in contact with me, as well as see anything that's on my mind at the time, you can follow me on Twitter at Stinky11Fly. If you got Twitter, go ahead, give the boy a follow. I will greatly appreciate it. But anyways, let's get right into it. So this is basically for anybody who maybe just started the game, or they're not that seasoned with the game yet. A lot of the times you see a lot of guys who are like C rank, B rank, and every time they get just enough yen to spend, they do. And I feel like that just really isn't what you should be doing. When you are a lower rank, anything from B to below, you probably shouldn't be worried about what class you have. Pretty much any class should be sufficient enough for you guys to get the levels that you need. For example, I rocked regular Esper all the way up until like rank 500, and then from there to like 2000, actually to there all the way to deity. Not the back in the day, when deity was only 10k. Deity was I had used the metal bat. So metal bat, is pretty much, considered, in my opinion, it's one of the best classes. But a lot of guys at the time, they didn't really like using metal bat. But you don't need Phoenix, is what I'm trying to get at. Basically, that's the gist of the video. I see so many people, so many people complaining about how they don't have Phoenix, how they really want Phoenix. And I'm just here to tell y'all that yes, Phoenix is the best class in the game and all that, but if you're a B rank, Phoenix should be the last of your worries. All you should be worrying about is doing your quests, Meteor, doing your quests and getting your XP for your own levels. Could Phoenix help you with that? Sure, maybe. But sure does. So does any other class. At that point, you're such a low level that it doesn't really matter. You're gonna get the levels that you need regardless. Once you get to around my level, that's when having Phoenix, getting that little tiny bit of extra damage really comes in handy. And that's typically because when you're doing the Saitama boss, the more damage you do, the more rewards you gain. So every little bit of damage counts. So you want to be macroing on it and using the auto clicker at the same time. All kinds of things that I have to do to maximize my damage output. So Saitama's over there too. Oh, we got a deity in here. Wait a minute, who's this? Oh, that's the homie Bren. Shout out to the homie Bren. But basically, I just wanted to put out there that any of you guys that are B rank, C rank, D rank, even A rank, some of you guys, I know a lot of y'all want Phoenix, and a lot of y'all just or have a class that you feel like isn't up to par, and you just feel like it's not enough. But I'm here to tell you, I promise you, it is enough. the classes don't really affect you guys that much when you're that low level, except for the, obviously the extremely top tier ones, but y'all can still get those levels. So if you are just starting out in the game, let's say you're a D rank, I think you start out with 3 free spins. So you got 3 free spins. Let's say you use the 3 spins, boom, boom, and boom, you got Watchdog. Okay, don't worry, Watchdog is fine. If you're a D rank, it doesn't even matter what class you have. I don't care if you have Cyborg. If you're a D rank and all you have to do is fight the criminals, you're good regardless. You know what I'm saying? You will be fine regardless. All you're doing is fighting Crablante, the criminals, the Paradisers, and Hammerhead. It doesn't really matter what class you have. Even at the abnormals, it doesn't really matter what class you have. I mean, Esper, Dark Esper helps because the damage output on the enemies jumps up once you get to abnormals over there. So even once you get to that point, I mean, it helps a little bit, but at the most part, don't worry too much about having, a certain class. All you need to worry about is getting your strength stat up, maxing out agility as fast as possible, and getting those levels that you need, to increase your health. And that's pretty much all you're gonna have to be worrying about, man. So I feel like I'm a good source for this, considering the stats and whatnot. So just trust in me. I didn't care what class I had. I basically used whatever class I felt like was cool. So I had infinite spins and I didn't even switch classes. I used Watchdog for a lot of my early gameplay. Used Esper for a lot of my early gameplay, and I know, now I absolutely hate Esper to the to the root of my being, but that's not because Esper is bad. Esper is a really good class. It's long range and you're able to avoid damage and all that, and it has flight. So Esper's good, Watchdog's good, any class is good. Now of course, once you get to the little bit mid tiers or lower mid tiers, C and B rank, that's when I feel like it's okay to start having preferences over certain classes. And the thing is, a lot of you guys think that, okay, my preference is Phoenix. You may walk into or run into another guy who's similar to you in level, and they have Phoenix, and you're like, what? So now you want Phoenix. I promise you, just ignore it. You will be fine. When I was a lower level, I think I had Metal Bat. Of course, I have King's Luck, so Metal Bat's a lot easier for me to get than you guys. But even if you don't have Metal Bat, you'll be fine with the more common classes. You will be fine with Watchdog. You'll be fine with Superhuman. You'll even be fine with Cyborg, and that's the worst class in the game. I promise you. So just don't worry about that. Just have fun with the game when you're a lower level. Of course, once you get to like X rank and beyond, then that's probably when you want to prioritize the rarer classes. And I basically prefer any of the rare classes. So anything that's blue, whether it's Dark Esper, Metal Bat, and Puri Puri. So basically, and trust me, it typically doesn't go that well. So if you're that, then go for those. Obviously, if you get lucky and get Phoenix, never roll off of it. I also see all kinds of guys, they're rolling off of Phoenix. They have Phoenix and they spin again. I'm like, why would you spin again? You had Phoenix. You were perfectly fine. So, if you get Phoenix at any of these levels, keep it. Never switch off of it because you'll probably never see it again. If you get Puri Puri, Dark Esper, or Metal Bat at a lower rank, keep it. Do not spin off of it because odds are you're going to have like 18 spins. I don't care if you have 200,000 yen. If you have 200,000 yen, you can do a lot of spins, but odds are you're going to use all those spins and you're going to end up on Cyborg and you'll be very unhappy. So if you basically, all I'm trying to say is, if you starting off at the game, you get anything green or blue, stick with it. Don't worry about changing it. Change it sometimes, maybe. If you're a D rank, don't even worry about classes. If you're an A rank, A all the way to X, try to get any of the rare classes, rare being the blue ones, Metal Bat, Puri Puri, and Dark Esper. And I think that's it. I just wanted to to talk about it for a little bit. But that's all I got for y'all in this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, obviously. Appreciate y'all for 1.5K. If I've reached it by then. You know, it updates faster in my analytics than it does on the actual YouTube channel. So appreciate all the support. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.